But you know what, yeah.
Let's not.
Talking about this comic book show thing, yeah. I think it's a good time to now talk about Invincible.
Yeah, I was
about to say.
I was about to segue that. And then, look, new decade, we get Invincibles. And look what Invincible does. It opens the eyes of so many people that realize, yo, people, it doesn't always have to be Japanese. When we want to do it, here you go, innit? This is at it.
No. Like, it's still a highly, like, Americanized show, yeah. But the thing that makes it bang more so than any comic book animated thing I've seen before is that, but it's just real. Like, it's the one viewpoint, that I've actually wanted to see in it. And if I had known that viewpoint was out there already, I would have read the comic in it.
Nah, the comic book's dead.
Because it shows you what actually happens when all them Avenger man were up there doing madness when they were getting invaded. It shows you the reality, bro. Like, the amount of people that get smoked just because superheroes exist is mad. Yeah.
I think that's, you know, it's like they're only really done that. Again, man, they showed it in its truest form in the season finale. But again, look, this is how you're meant to do stuff. Episode 1, cool, you're like, what's this kind of reborn Justice League? You're still on the fence, but you're still like, right, that first mission they're doing to protect the president was cool. You saw all these little reborn Justice League people, them 2 twin guys is cool, and then you see the kid who's got the superpowers. It's like, yeah, cool. Then the end, boom. The end was so mad that made you say, all right, cool, I need to watch this again.
And then read it back the first time.
And then the second episode, you're like, okay, cool, this is still good. This is still good. This is him now becoming a hero, trying to fly in with a catch. Dad threw it, ran the world, and he caught it. Them things, it looks sick. Because you know what? That's how I imagine Superman playing with his picnic in a minute. I'm not trying to see Superman play with his ute in the park. I'm not trying to see that. I want to see dash the ball around the world and you catch it. And it's just stuff like that. And then how they ended the season is how you're meant to end it.
That's actually, it's actually impossible to do that though.
Yeah, it is
like
impossible.
what omni-man did is actually impossible.
Oh,
because he threw it straight and it went round.
Yes.
Yeah, technically it's not impossible.
No, it's impossible. What?
I don't know why you're looking at me. Like
it's
a comic book.
It's a
thing.
comic.
Like, I don't know why I got to prove physics. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, bro.
No, I was just saying, innit?
You understand they're flying during the scene as well. That's impossible too.
No, it's not. Airplanes, bro. We fly.
You know, they're flying. Like, I'm not doing this with you. Like,
no. You might already did for it, but
anyway, I thought it was amazing. Again, the comic book dead. I mean, again, that when they told him the dude, what's his name, Kirkland, the dude who does it is the guy who did The Walking Dead as well.
Yeah.
Dead's very, very good. They said, Walking Dead's amazing. Walking Dead was one of the highest.
It was good.
And watched
for me, it fell off, but that's a conversation.
Yeah, that's a different conversation and everything, right? But you got that true raw. This is what would happen in these kind of situations. There was a zombie apocalypse. Yeah. They told them, right? Oh yeah, I want to do it like the comic book. They were like, 20 episodes to get to this. This is the first episode of Invincible was going to be season 2, fam. And they told him, nah, fam, let's just cut to the good stuff. The thing that makes that show, the voice acting and the soundtrack. The soundtrack's actually
the voice acting and the soundtrack. Amazing. The voice acting especially is impeccable.
They've got good casting on everything.
Everything.
Everybody.
They did like what the main guy's the Asian dude from Walking Dead. Yeah, he's really good. The dad is the guy, bro, who we know, Mr. Harry Peter Parker. We know who he is, isn't it? Amazing.
J.K. Simmons is really good actor. Yeah, all of them are really good.
You've got the mum who is she's a really good actress, and then she's in a hit UK TV series, Killing Eve. So you like, do you know what I mean? By the way, guys, I recommend you all to watch Killing Eve.
I got to watch Killing Eve.
Really good TV show. But like, I think it was good.
Got Mark Hamill as the costume guy as well. Mark Hamill's like been voice acting for time.
Seth Rogen in there.
Seth Rogen's there as well. Even the guy from fucking Rick and Morty's in there as well.
Exactly. You've got a lot of.
I want to ask you, man, a question.
Okay, cool. Go.
Do you think, by the very fact that they've never said he's invincible, he's not invincible? Because they never actually say he's invincible. They actually never say the word invincible. Whenever it's invincible, it's like it cuts to you.
No, but that's like a joke.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, innit, like.
I mean, they say when they. It's like, by the way, he says it all the time, and other people say it all the time as well. It's just that when they do the intro and everything, that's what they say. That's the joke.
Yeah, because when he was fighting his dad, Spoiler alert, guys. When he was
A
fighting,
bit late.
when he was fighting his dad at the end, they were like, "Oh, I hope he's exactly."
Every single episode.
Yeah, they did it again. I hope he's true to his name and then but his dad. This
made me rewatch Smallville. Smallville's shit, by the way. I'm just saying that now. Smallville is terrible.
This episode, what episode was it? 9?
8
was
no. It was. It was 8. Okay, calm.
Was the best thing I've ever watched, animation wise. It was glorious. A man was tucking in his son like his son wasn't up. Like, there's tucking in when you people think how you like, oh, this is how we know. When I say he was punching up his ute, he was punching up his ute in the realest, greasiest, just with extra violence. Tucking him in. Bust his face. And I thought to myself, I said this to you guys before, that I thought, when he was doing that, I thought his son was going to get, that anime moment where he gets up and boxes him and the battle changes, innit? I thought that didn't happen.
I didn't think that, because from my perspective, the whole way through, he's just been pretty shit.
Really?
The Invincible guy. Like, he didn't do anything that made me feel
Yeah, he got punched up by that cat lying.
Yeah, like
the voice actor for the Battle Beast is the guy who did I Am Weasel.
Lol.
Yeah, he's the same voice actor.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, for me, episode 7 and 8 was just perfect. Like I didn't see any flaws in it. Like there were one thing I thought. See, this is how real it gets. One thing I thought was basic as well is the robot guy.
Yeah.
Like he actually killed himself. Like when you deep it, he actually killed himself.
I mean, yeah.
Like that's mad. Like, you know how like there's those two clones and they're always trying to kill each other, and it's like
yeah.
By the way, but yeah.
By the way, they have the sickest OST.
Yeah.
Whenever they got Run the Jewels on for those two guys, so sick.
I also love that you don't even know who the real clone is.
Yeah,
that's sick as well.
Because technically, the real one could have been Dupst when they were doing the prison break.
Yep.
And they used them as a shield.
Yeah.
But you don't know that. I love it. I just love those two, by the way.
yeah.
No, yeah,
I love them.
that's it.
I love those two. I love towards the end, they set fire to the thing and the two agents. I love how I love how the agents are just always invisible somewhere. Yeah. Always somewhere invisible. So I love how they came invisible. So they thought, yeah, cool. 5 man, we can beef that. And then when it was bare, man knew, what? They knew it. I just love it. I love everything about the show, bro. I'm even going to rewatch it. I love it.
I feel like DC they've made their product too sanitized. So it's too much like, we want to get the Happy Meal toys out so we can sell this to kids and everything. So Batman and Superman, they're never going to get too dark. Yeah. They'll get edgy, but they won't get dark. And I feel like we need that in like kind of more Western markets. Because everyone who's grown up with comic books is now grown up. That's the key phrase there, right? And we used to have this with like Spawn, and we used to have this with like, oh, we got the Injustice franchise, and Superman's gonna kill Joker, and then he's gonna take over the world and all of this stuff, right? And then people really, really like that stuff, right? But then they never really stuck with it. They never really kind of followed through with it, and it's kind of like back to, well, it's Batman Brave and the Bold. Like,
Riddler, I don't even know why they went back to. Yeah.
Like, it's like a homage, right? To the.
They tried to do that with the Harley Quinn cartoon that came.
That was.
But again, it wasn't. It was too.
I mean,
it was too gimmicky.
For like edgy, it was just kind of like adult jokes. It wasn't like dark, right? I mean, it was just kind of like, it was like BoJack Horseman, but kind of decent.
Yeah.
Or Rick and Morty, right? Although no, Rick and Morty is much more dark than.
But yeah, I just feel like they hit it.
Yeah.
They hit it.
And he's super traumatized.
Yeah, the PTSD thing was sick.
He grabbed his face and ran it through the train, and they just, I didn't know how strong they were. Like, in my head, when I see like, so you see Superman like stop a train or something, he just stops the train, and the back of the train goes up and then sits back down, innit? Yeah. But these men are so wham that humans flying into them are splitting open. Yeah. Bruv.
They didn't move.
He didn't move. He just had his head there. Yeah. He had his head. And bruv.
For me, that was.
And he made sure his eyes were open. Nah, you can't do that to your you.
Like, for me, I get it. That's that's traumatizing, very traumatizing. But I feel like after a certain point, like he stopped seeing humans in it. Do you know what I mean? Like he's so close to it that like he's probably just like he's not really seeing much. He's just seeing colors in it. But
was it the building thing?
He got punched bare far.
Fam, one punch sent him to Chicago, fam.
Bro, man went through the building, yeah, and then man clocks, and the man's trying to keep the building up, yeah, and then the woman drops, and he's holding the woman, yeah, and then it falls down, and he's still holding the woman's hand in it, and he's thinking, so he's like, yeah. By the way, killed it. Just an arm.
But it's happened to him before with a woman, and he brought the woman up.
Yeah. Because he flew into it too fast.
He tried to catch her. He just got his brother broke her up.
The boys, right? Because again, we got this. We've never had a good live action. Never had a good live action anime adaptation like ever. There's never been a good live action one.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Ghost in the Shell was okay, but it was only okay, right? It was a big Hollywood production budget and whatnot, right? But The Boys and this Amazon Prime, fam, they should run with it, fam. This should open up the gates for a lot more Western thing. You're trying to think of a good Western adaptation of a good live action adaptation of an anime or something.
I'm thinking which one?
Maybe Battle Royale, but then Battle Royale gets credit for being Battle Royale, like the first.
I liked the Former Alchemist one.
Nah,
I don't know if I'd judge it and say it was good or not, but I liked it.
If you like it, that's okay. But being good is.
I think Gantz was sick.
That wasn't live action.
Yeah, the first.
Oh,
one,
there was a live action.
Yeah, the first one was live action.
Dude, that movie was gas though.
No, the live action, it was sick, bro. Obviously, when they took it to the CGI world, everyone was like, "Yeah, this does make more sense." So
But there's only so much you can get from anime if you make it live action. Anyway, remember the Death Notes?
I liked the Death Note.
Didn't like the Netflix one.
No, the Netflix one was
movies,
the Netflix one was too school shooter.
I don't know why. I don't know why L was black, and I don't know why.
It doesn't need to be white.
No,
they
if
killed it.
not doing
And
this,
I don't know why Light wasn't intelligent.
Light was not intelligent. L needs to
but
be
that's like the
intelligent.
whole.
Light needs to be intelligent.
That's like the whole.
The whole thing of L and Light is that they're both
like
fucking
the
the geniuses of the era, fam.
Yeah.
And the fact that Light is stupid was like,
It's bad,
what? Because how's he meant to do them super plays with the Death Note if he's just dumb?
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
This is why I'm quite happy that Amazon got hold of The Boys and Thing, because Netflix, they're good, but what they'll do is they'll do everything, and out of the 100 projects that they do, like 5 will bang, and the other 95 will be garbage.
Yeah.
1 season, 2 season max. When Amazon gets something, it's on point. Generally speaking, everything that I've seen them touch has been
my
on
only
point.
problem I've always said with Amazon, and the reason why I don't
Quality
really
over
use the Amazon Prime thing, is that app and that interface confuses the hell out of me.
How?
I go to watch something and then it's telling me I have to pay.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Look for free for me.
No, but I don't have it. I don't have to see it, bro. Keep that separate away from me.
Yeah,
it shouldn't all be integrated. It's very confusing. So that's just me. But
Shopping.
again, The Boys was good. Invincible was amazing.
Yeah.
Be honest. Did you guys always knew his dad was a wrong one?
Yeah, it was baked from the beginning.
We
have certain responsibilities and duties. Okay.
I started to question him a bit when he found out that his son got his powers.
What you mean from the first episode? I think the madness.
Yeah, like
See the madness. I was like, cool. When he did the madness, I still thought he's a bit of a wrong one, but I still was on the mind of maybe something happened that.
Nah.
But then when the
but I get
if you got episode 3, when none of them aliens that kept the age really fast and they keep going out the pool, then he went in and he goes, "Your Earth is not yours to conquer," and he went overkill.
He went ham.
Bro, he just wiped out the entire planet. Remember, he came in there, smashed through bad things, killed the leader, did the bad thing. And I was like, yeah, this guy's up to no good, fam.
Send me back.
I think I actually think that omni-man is right though. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think that he's right.
Why?
Because like the whole purpose of his project is to go and do this. Like he's not doing anything like, okay, if you're an Earthling, then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
he's
By
wrong.
the standard
But
of being
if you're a Vulturite, then
yeah.
Well, It's
You're
what I
doing
came
your
here to
job.
do. Like, I'm doing the right thing.
You're doing your
Like,
job. Just like Goku, innit? Goku
Yeah.
was bad at his job.
Yeah, like Goku. If he didn't bang his head,
Yeah.
if he didn't bang his head, Goku would
He would have
do
done the same thing.
Goku would be moving like Vegeta, bro. Like, so,
Yeah.
like, Omni-Man's not wrong. Like, the reason why I gets techie with Invincible is because
He's got a half Earthling Pitney.
So to him, that's his mum, innit?
Okay.
And this is my minute. But like Omni-Man said, like the Vulturemite DNA, like it's taken over.
Yeah.
So you're just Vulturemite now. So that's how their species work, or if you want to call them, innit?
Yeah, but it's still bad.
But it's not. But it's not bad. Like it's through
Bad if you're an Earthling,
If
yeah.
you're an Earthling, it's bad. If you're a Vulturemite,
No.
it's
Even
good.
then, morally, it's bad.
No,
like,
'cause
might
if you're
might
Vulturemite-
making right is a bad moral compass to kind of swing by.
I'm just saying, bro, if you was on Vulturemite, you wouldn't
Yeah,
be saying this.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I was a Vulturemite and everything, and I did live by that, I would still be a bad person.
No, you
Because the entire idea of might making right is still a bad.
you're
premise
a
to
bad
work on.
person.
Technically,
by the standards
yeah.
of a Human.
No.
Technically, you're right. But then in saying that, yeah.
So if a person
is-
in a
was-
room
was
has a
So our
gun-
moral compass is correct as humans. That's what you're saying.
No, it's not even about a moral
So
compass.
our moral compass is more correct than the Vulturemites.
First of all, saying moral compass is correct is a very, very loaded thing. I'm saying that it is not ethically correct
As
to
humans.
rule simply by strength. And this is a
Considering your experience
universal
as a
thing.
human.
Huh?
As your
No,
experiences as a human.
even if I were the only person in a room with a gun, I would still hope to.
But you would
even
still
if
be a
this-
human.
Yeah, even if I was the strongest person in the room with a gun,
Are you
right?
still no longer a human?
I still am, but I'm
Okay,
still
there you
strong. But the idea is, well, again, if it's the whole idea of might making right, and the strong do what they can and the weak suffer what they must, that is a bad ethical and moral
It's
system.
survival of the fittest.
But it's not survival of
Yes,
the
it is
fittest.
because the strongest
No,
survive.
because the strong
That's the very
and the
name-
weak
the-
could both survive. It's just that the strong are now
Yeah,
genociding
but-
the weak because
Yeah, but they've
Yeah.
decided.
that's not survival.
When,
at
when
that
he
point.
explained that concept of how their
Yeah,
planet
the empire
works, I
works.
thought
They
that,
just fight. They fight, bro. If you can't survive, then you get me.
Yeah, but you don't need to do that.
But
But you don't need to do that.
okay. Do you at least understand what I'm saying? Where if he was a Vulturemite,
Yeah.
then to you this is
this is your mission.
not even just a
Even
Vulturemite.
then, that would
Not
be
even just as a
bad.
Vulturemite. Like probably wherever Thanos is from. They think the same thing as well. Like
Yeah,
the
and that
strongest
was
should be at
again
the top.
again you were speaking about the
Superman.
bad guys in
But-
these
but-
films.
I'm pretty sure
movies and
Krypton.
things,
I'm
right?
sure Krypton, the
Yeah.
strongest. You get me?
Yeah, that's Zod and Superman, but again,
Like, do you know what I mean?
it's the idea of might making right is bad.
I
I
think if he
hear
was
all
a Vulturemite right now. See if he was. If
But
he
the
was
idea
talking
of
to you
power
and he was a
corrupting
Vulturemite,
is still a thing.
like,
I would still like to think that my moral compass would be like, okay, even though I am super strong, I shouldn't inflict pain and something on
You're not doing
others.
It's wrong
Yes.
to just kill people, but if you're swinging, like if everybody's just swinging in the planet, then it's level playing field.
I
Okay,
think
if we were the strongest country in the world, do you think that we should then enslave all the other countries?
Where again, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Okay, what's the difference here?
It's a human doing it to other humans,
Yeah, but the idea is strength
but
here.
he's
The
a
premise is
different
strength.
species.
Yeah.
Completely different alien.
he just
Yeah.
looks like a human.
Alien.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah.
like an
I'm not
alien.
disputing that. I haven't disagreed with that.
There's a big difference
Well, I mean, the idea
The
is that
mindset
there's
is
just
different.
a massive amount of strength.
because you're not like me at all.
Yeah.
Me and you have the only thing we kind of have the similar is we look alike,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
I don't know, man. This sounds like a white supremacist argument, you know, fam. Like,
I don't know, man.
this sounds like such a weird
I
argument to
think,
have, fam.
yeah,
Oh.
the lesson he was trying to teach his son
Yeah.
is that he was legit. It was
No,
like,
I mean,
bruv,
like-
by the time you look 30,
Yeah.
100
everybody,
years.
yeah, exactly.
would have
Right?
been
So there's a
passed.
completely. I won't dispute that.
So
and
he's just
everything,
telling
right?
detach yourself from this planet.
Yeah.
Because you just have to anyway.
Yeah.
For you to live a sane life, you have to
Yeah.
detach yourself from everything you love.
No, no,
Because
no.
everything you love will die.
Okay, I agree with this and everything. But again,
The fact
we
that he
saw
was just
we
ducks
saw
in
the
humans,
we saw the flashback.
the
right?
dupes in humans part was very unnecessary. When he saved that
Yeah,
black
yeah,
brother,
yeah.
he didn't have to come and slap his head off. He did not need to do that.
He didn't need to go down to the underground and stand in front of the train or hover in front of the train and just wipe out all those people. He didn't need to do it. But the thing is,
Just letting them know humans
Like,
are
this is
disposable.
probably
Why
what
do you
Omni-Man's
need-
thinking
but here's
was-
the thing, right?
right.
Why do you need to conquer? Like, that's the thing. That's the question that's not been answered. Why? What is the benefit of that?
I mean, I am maybe just assuming they may touch upon that in the next season.
But if you're gonna live for a million billion years, and he says it to him and everything, and like, you know,
No,
the
but
planet
place-
will turn to dust.
No,
by
but
the
they're
time,
not
like, why are we conquering in the first
No, but
place?
it's not
you
like
can.
no,
Well,
they're not
yeah, that's
conquering.
not a good
They're
moral
not. They're not.
compass.
They're not conquering.
They are.
I swear what they do
So
is
that's
they
literally
get
what they do.
sent to other planets
To conquer them.
Not to conquer them, to
Arrange a
breed,
deal.
to breed.
No,
I swear it's to breed.
No, it's not the breed. No,
It's
no.
not the breed.
I think it might be conquer.
So they don't
It
get
is
it
to conquer.
to breed other
No.
to increase the
They kill.
the race of the
No,
Ultramites.
they don't.
I think it's to
would think
eliminate
that-
competition.
I would think that it is.
Why would you do it with other? Why wouldn't you do it with other Viltrumites then?
I don't think it is because
That's
Because
not what
they-
he said.
because they
He
wanna-
said, I
okay,
came here
look,
and then
look,
I just happened to
because-
have a picnic. That's it.
because
He wasn't planning that.
yeah.
He wasn't planning that.
so I don't know because
Don't you remember
for-
the end when they're on the
the-
sitting on the thing and it's like, oh yeah, we got to warn you. There's a Viltrumite on your planet. It's like, yeah, I know it was my dad. Oh yeah, you know they conquer like everywhere. Like I mean, like
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
but
what
it's-
he says.
yeah, but like
That's what
okay,
they do. That's
okay.
what his dad explained to him.
They-
yeah, you send out a Viltrumite, they go and conquer the planet, and then they become part of the Empire. That's what they do. But
Okay,
why?
conquer. Yeah, okay, yes, but I'm thinking about it differently. Like, I don't think the Ultramite goes there and they conquer the planet.
Yes,
I
they
think
do.
the way it
They're
gets conquered
Saiyans.
is they breed. So they have a U, and then their U will take
No,
the
I don't think they
Ultramite
do that.
DNA, and then that U will have a U, and that U will have the Ultramite DNA,
Nah.
and then you just got bare Ultramites on that planet.
I don't think they. I don't think they did it because then
just
they essentially just they're just
because he didn't have
because to do that they're just washing out the DNA where you can just breed two pures and pures.
No, the DNA actually works in favor of my argument.
No, it doesn't because he
the
didn't
Ultramite
know
DNA
it-
takes
no.
over any other DNA.
He didn't know because at the very beginning he's like, oh yeah, he's getting his powers a lot later than I expected. Don't know if
Yeah,
he's gonna get powers. and
yeah,
all
I
this
don't think he
stuff.
knew
Like,
his son was-
He was like half human. He didn't know if his Pitney was gonna get the powers or not, and it was like surprise, and it was like, oh shit, you finally got powers.
Then I have a question, yeah. So was Frieza technically the good guy?
No,
Why?
Again.
Frieza got rid of people that were conquerors. He got rid of them.
no.
Saiyans?
This
The
desperate
Say-
argument
the
is so
Saiyans-
bad.
The Saiyans.
Did he actually-
The,
did he
the Saiyans were
Morally,
conquerors.
right? Okay, let's think about this like morally, right? From an objective scale, right? Okay. It is really, really good if you are in charge, right? Everybody can agree that. If you were Superman and you were in charge, that would be fantastic, right? But if there was somebody who was Superman, it wasn't you, that would be really, really bad, wouldn't it, right? Because you would be at the whim, beck, and mercy of whatever that person wanted. So what you try to do is you try to come up with a democratic system where everybody is as equal as possible so that people don't suffer, right? I don't understand why this is such a
but-
weird thing.
But people still suffer.
I'm just saying.
that scenario.
But no. But you reduce the amount of suffering when you have like.
I don't
I'm
know, man.
just- all I'm saying is that
I'd
Free-
rather have one enemy than like 100.
What are you talking about? What
Frieza's-
first of all,
Frieza's-
enemies. Like, okay, would you want to live under a dictatorship?
I'd rather have one.
Wait, no.
than
Would
many.
you want to live under a dictatorship?
It would depend on the rules.
What do you mean? You don't make them. It's
I mean,
a dictator.
exactly, but it would depend on the rules that the dictator is dictating.
Well, the dictator
if they
could
don't-
at a
if they-
wind's notice decide that he doesn't like you and make your life shit. You wouldn't like that.
But I mean, my life could be shit anyway. Like, do you know what I mean?
It would still be
Like,
significantly better than living under a dictatorship. I don't understand.
I'm just saying,
this.
if the dictator is dictating
They never dictate
bad
anything
things,
good.
like if it's bad things, then I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
Okay,
But
you're-
if it's not really
This
things
is
that are
crazy.
affecting my daily life, then
this is absolutely crazy.
like there's like
Okay, would you want to live in a circumstance where someone could have absolute power over you?
do you know what? I kind of feel like it's that way anyway.
No,
Like
it's
without
really not.
without
It's
taking
not.
it on that tangent, I kind of feel
Wow,
like it's that
okay,
way anyway.
okay. Political theory's not working here. Okay, right? Would you want to be Goku?
Yes,
Would you want someone who dislikes you to be Goku?
someone who dislikes me to be Goku.
This is-
No.
Okay, perfect, right? That's all you need to know. But don't you think it is better that there are no Gokus in this situation?
But I wouldn't mind if there was a Goku and he liked me.
But oh my god.
Like I don't need to be
Oh my
Goku.
God.
As
Don't
long,
you think it is
as long as the
better?
Goku isn't
Don't
an
you think
op, then
it
it's
is better?
fine.
Don't you think it is better that we live in a world where people don't have absolute power? Where they
I
could
think
turn-
I think it would be better if there was good Gokus.
But there are no good Gokus.
I think the world would be better if there was good Gokus.
But there are no good Gokus.
Even Goku's not a good Goku.
no, but that's what I'm saying.
Goku's not a good Goku.
If there was a world where
Yes.
there was someone that had the power of Goku or
Yes.
Superman
Yeah.
or Omni-Man
Yeah.
or anyone that's strong, the
Yes.
Flash, any of them, and they were good guys, that would be great.
Has it ever happened
have
in
a
the
quick-
history of power?
No, but has there ever been
I have a
people
tangent,
with
so-
superpowers?
No. Just like even talking about superpowers, just talking about like political power as an example, right?
The answer is no.
The answer is no, because the adage "power corrupts" is a maxim that has existed throughout time.
Yeah.
This is why we really, really like fucking Invincible, because it is
Question,
honest
yeah?
with what people do with power.
With
They do bad things.
Invincible and Omni-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
What is his power? Is he just incredibly super
So
strong?
he's got basically like super strong physiology, right? So it's basically Superman.
He never did no laser beam shit, did he?
No.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's super strength. The upper reaches we don't know, and then it is super speed, and then the ability to levitate with the ability to levitate
Super
in any
endurance
kind
as well.
of like thing. Well, yeah, I mean that comes with part of the physiology. I mean they had that bit with the blood and everything, and it's like, yeah, we can't do anything to this blood. Like the blood is just like it's doing good. Like it's not. There's nothing we can do to the blood. It's gonna live forever.
And then in saying that,
He'll probably get strong. He'll probably get stronger as he gets older as well. So
I think he did say you get stronger as you're older.
Yeah.
He can breathe in space.
he can't breathe in space. You can hold his breath.
So when he shooted off, he was holding his breath
Yeah,
He must be able to hold his breath for.
for a very long
yeah. He
time.
can hold his breath. There.
Okay, 'cause I was gonna say, because when my man went to Mars,
Yeah.
he was wearing the helmet.
He was.
He can hold his breath for a very, very long period of time.
Also, this is why the show is amazing, because it didn't even touch on the madness that he did in Mars.
Yeah, that's going to be like season 2 and season 3 and stuff.
Yes.
It's callbacks, fam. That's what makes it really, really sick. You're just thinking, oh,
Yeah,
my
because
guy
towards
from
the
episode.
yeah, because I guess towards the end of the episode, literally the last 2 minutes,
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, so what are you gonna do?" And it was like, "Oh shit, there's the Mars thing. Oh shit, there's that undervillain thing. Oh shit, there's that Stone Man thing that no one addressed. That oh shit, there's that cat thing that battered up all of them, man.
Battle Beast.
And there's a lot.
Do you know? Yeah, that's one thing that did annoy me. Is that in season 1 they didn't make Battle Beast and Omni-Man have a fight, because the way
Why?
that he was smoking everybody,
Yeah.
even Invincible.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's not trained that much, but he's still a Ultraman. He's still like stronger than everybody else in the room just by being born. Just by
No, I don't
existing.
know about that.
He's stronger than he was stronger than everybody else in that room.
He was more
Just
durable
by-
than everybody else.
just-
He still got
just-
banged for.
just by being a race of people.
He could still
innit?
got banged.
Where was Omni Knight?
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man, sorry.
See, 'cause they had him hovering above him, but it was a silhouette in it, so I don't know if he was actually there.
He was,
or if that's.
He watched the
or-
whole thing, fam. He watched.
Oh, so he watched his whole picnic get punched
He
up.
watched the whole picnic
I
get
guess it's a
punched
learning curve, innit? That's what happens, innit?
It's probably because he knows that.
No, it's because of Ultraman culture. Like they said, man, the weak die.
Yeah.
We cleansed all the weak off the planet, and only the strong survived.
Because technically, by him interfering, then he's allowing these people to survive. If you like, same way he got rid of the Justice League, was that look, I'm making sure that it's like the conversation I said about the virtual reality, innit? When I said I would get to level 999, anybody that gets past 500, you have to go. Them Justice League people getting a bit too
Nah, but
strong,
you're shook.
you have to go. No, you have to go.
That's shook, man.
It's my planet.
I would at least let them get to like level 900.
No, why?
That's when it will be the. That's when you shall arise to the challenge, innit?
No, it's mine.
Fight.
Get rid of you.
Why don't we need to rise to the challenge? No more challenge.
Although, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Who's the guy that doesn't die? The immortal guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The Immortal.
Is that his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
Man, I thought it was something cool.
That random
But-
savage-looking motherfucker.
He's tired.
100% tired. Imagine being that.
Imagine
being
dying,
immortal, right?
coming back alive, and dying again.
Imagine being immortal, living
But
on
he's,
Earth
but, he's
for
not
two...
actually, but he's not actually immortal then.
He is.
You can't be 'cause he's dead.
He came back to life.
Then he got killed again.
If you reattach him, he can come back to life.
Oh, so as long as you reattach him, he'll always come back to life.
Well, whatever
So
thing
what?
that
So
made
you
him
could just
immortal didn't
so you could
put
just
him
punch
in
him
that.
out of existence.
What do you mean punch back? If you punch anything out of existence, then it's no longer in existence anymore.
So he's not immortal.
No, nothing's immortal if you punch it out of existence.
Immortal people can't die. He can die.
If you're out of existence, then that all bets are off, man.
No,
What are you
but
talking
he could
about?
just uppercut his head into space.
Yeah.
I think he's immortal as long as you don't rip out his heart
Imagine
or
living
destroy
on
a
Earth,
fatal organ.
all BCs and all that, right? You're doing your ting and everything. Man's been saving bare money, got all the stocks, maybe a couple picnics here and there across the earth and everything. 2-2s. Man comes from space and he's just stronger than you.
Podcast and give you a call back.
That would be deep. That would be so I would be so upset. Which again, another good reason why that entire thing was like so good. The fact that the Justice League that they had, like the Earth's mightiest and everything, well, waxed first episode.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I think I'd rather be a Vulturemite than a Krypton.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
No.
Yeah, because if I'm a Krypton, if I'm away from the sun, then I'm dead. I'm just a normal human.
You don't understand.
As a
You're
Vulturemite
never away
everywhere.
from the sun.
As a Vulturemite,
Because technically, a Vulturemite could just go to planet Krypton, yeah, and
punch
kill them all.
up. Yeah, punch them all up.
Nah.
All of
Yeah.
them. Punch them all up.
The man were living like humans.
Again, you guys know that this stuff has already been done because this comic came out in like 2016.
I know.
Like Superman is already waxing Omni-Man. Like,
What's the
Superman in front of a sun? Yes.
do you understand that?
But if
Superman's-
Omni-Man goes to
okay,
Krypton and flies through the core,
so
they
first
will
of
die.
all, so first of all,
And he will do that.
First of
Like,
all.
he's not Superman. He don't
First-
care
fir-
about
fir-
lives
fir-
being
fir-
lost.
First of all, away from the sun means what? How far away from the sun does he need to be?
Oh, okay. Kryptons, the further away from the sun they are, the weaker they become. Hence why, when Superman flies into the sun, that is when he is his strongest. Like, can we not do this? Like, the whole reason why Kryptons on Kryptons are just normal, and Kryptons when they come to Earth, they're stronger. It's because Earth is strong. It's closer to the sun.
Kryptons on Kryptons were a thing because they had the red sun. Also, how far away
Okay,
from
need
the
a
sun?
yellow sun. Okay, how far away from a yellow sun then? There we go.
Well, how far is the Earth away from the sun?
Bare.
Yeah,
Like light years.
like
Yeah.
150 million miles from the sun.
Yeah.
And he's still doing
Probably
Superman
more
stuff.
than that.
Well, it's about that, I think. Maybe more,
And
maybe
then,
less.
And then Krypton must be further away, right?
It was next to a red sun.
How far away is it from the yellow sun?
I don't know because it was next to a red sun.
Well, yeah. Well, guys.
Ultramites don't need a sun.
But also not as strong as Kryptonians. Anyway, this is besides the point.